Can I tell you one more thing before we pray? Sit down, one more thing before we pray. I can't go deep into my teaching, so I have to just... Lastly, let me show you this one last. You know the story of Jacob? Listen to this one. When Isaac blessed Jacob, you know, it was through manipulation. He thought he has received everything he needed. He was happy. Then the father went to the house of Laban. Are you getting what I'm saying? Went to the house of Laban. But that thing he received, he thought it was, in fact, maybe he thought it was just a verbal blessing. It wasn't. It was an inheritance in the spirit. And that inheritance is the promise that God promised his grandfather. He inherited the blessing of his, and that thing had to be manifested in his life. Are you getting what I'm saying? This guy was carrying this blessing, which is the promise. He went to the house of Laban, but this same guy worked for 20 years for women, for marriage. He ended up marrying 4 wives. But yet, something was still missing. At the end of the 4 wives, he now said, when will I even be able to provide for my household? Something was missing. He had an encounter. Why I said the fresh encounter will happen to somebody today. He had an encounter, and through that encounter, alright, he became wealthy. He had money. The wealth of Laban was transferred to him. But yet, something was still missing. Listen to me in the spirit. Something was still missing. On his way to meet Esau, the Bible says, and Jacob was left alone. Somebody say, I press. He looked at his life. I have 4 wives. This is supposed to be fulfillment. But there's no fulfillment. I have money now. I have cars. I have everything. But the question is, but what is that promise I received from my father? Is it about the house and the car? Is it about... He looked at his life. That promise was missing. Because that promise cannot manifest until there is encounter. The Bible says Jacob was left alone. And he began to press. In the night, suddenly, he encountered a man that now changed his name. I said, you know, when the mother was having issues, he said, they said, no, you are carrying 2 nations. What was missing in his life was nation. Jacob was busy bearing Jacob. But there is a nation. A nation will not manifest because you have money. You came to church, you pray, God bless you. You have 2 cars, you thought God has settled you. Now went to relax. Meanwhile, God is saying nation is. So Jacob now had 4 wives, plenty children. Is that not enough? He now had cars, houses. Is that not enough? But the nation is not manifested. Suddenly, he was left alone. How many of you are ready to be left alone? The guy was left alone. And he encountered. This will say, from today, you are now who? Israel. Don't go to that grave with your Israel. You don't understand. There is more for me in the holy. Can you raise your hands that way? Because of time. There are many things I would like to say, but there is no time. Also, you will call forth your Israel to manifest. There is something inside of me. There is more inside of me. You see, Jacob was left alone. Can you see that? It doesn't matter who you came with. Right now, you have to be left alone. It's a personal thing right now. You press. From the mouth of the icon, you press. You press. John the Baptist did not press. So there was no different encounter to bring out the more on the inside. That's why he did no miracle. Lift up your hands. I'm ready to press tonight. Oh my God.